Hi, I'm Carrie, one of the flexibility therapists at Evolutions. I just got in from a run a little bit ago, and I wanted to go over with you some post-workout stretches. We're going to do 4. I call it the core 4 because it's the 4 core muscles that surround your trunk. Your hip flexors, your glute complex, your QL or your quadratus lumborum, the muscles on either side of your spine and your low back, and then also your lats. So let's start with your hip flexors. You're going to get into a kneeling lunge position, and if you need to hold on to something for balance, find a ball or anything close, because you don't want to be contracting your muscles to try to stay balanced in this position, because then you're defeating the purpose of stretching. Now, these stretches are more for cool down, or they're slow and restorative. All right, so hip flexor stretch is the first one. I want you to inhale, lift up off the pelvis, exhale, and just lunge your hips forward, nice and slow. Exhale down. Good, then roll back up tall. Lift out of your pelvis, inhale, reach your arm high, lunge forward, exhale, roll out. Let's do one more. Inhale, lift up, arm up, lunge forward. Now laterally push that hip to the right and swing around. Good, so let's switch sides. Put your right leg forward, your left knee is down. Lift up off your pelvis, take a deep breath in. Lunge forward and exhale, nice and slow. Until you feel a good stretch. There's no need to hold the stretch too long. Roll forward and out. Lift up tall. Lift the arm. Inhale. Lunge forward. Stretching the front of that hip. And round out of the stretch. We're going to go one more. Lift up, inhale, lunge forward, push your hip to the left, get a little deeper. You can even rotate the torso towards the ceiling and back, little oscillations, and you might even be able to get deep into that psoas. And go ahead and roll out. Those were the hip flexor stretches. Now, let's go into the glute complex. So I want you to put your right knee forward, your left leg bent back. This right foot does not need to touch the thigh. And actually, the further it out it is, the more stretch you'll get. I want your hands on either side of the right knee. Once again, lift up, create some space. Inhale. Stretch down straight over that knee. You're kind of reaching your chest forward. You're going slow. You're exhaling down. Once you feel a good stretch, roll your back out. No need to hold a stretch for a certain amount of seconds. We're doing repetitions. And for the sake of this video, we're going to do about 3 repetitions per stretch. If you're feeling tight in a certain area, do more. There are no rules. So lift up again. Take a deep breath in, stretch to the left of that knee, more towards your lower leg, lower all the way down, exhaling. Good, this gets a little deeper. Once you feel that good stretch, roll out. We're gonna go one more. Lift up, inhale, turn the torso towards the foot. That's the deepest you can get, into the glute, into those deeper fibers. Now, once you're down, I want you to floss the tissue, and that's pushing your torso to your knee, to your foot, to your knee, to your foot. And do that as many times as you need until you can get those muscles to release. All right, now we're going to walk around, get the QL. Keep walking till you feel stretching that low back. If you're tight in your hip flexors, you might even feel it there. I want you to take a deep breath in, shift your weight to your right hand, twist through the back, look over that right shoulder, That's your stretch. Come out of your stretch by oscillating onto the left hand. Lift the chest, take a deep breath in, rotate, look over that right shoulder and exhale. One more time, release the stretch, lift, inhale, twist, rotate, and look over that shoulder. Good. Now you're going to drop the right elbow to the floor. You're going to take your left arm, lift it up, get some space in the shoulder joint, stretch it overhead, and now we're stretching the lats and lateral line through the hip. Swing the arm around in front, lift, take a deep breath in, exhale as you stretch the arm overhead, swing around, one more, lift, inhale, and reach. In each repetition, you should be able to get a little bit further into the stretch. Okay, switching sides. You're going to put your left knee forward. You're going to put your right knee back. Hands on either side of that left knee. Lift up. Take a deep breath in. Stretch over the knee. Good. Now you're going to feel like one side is tighter than the other. That's very normal. Spend a little more time on that side. Take a deep breath in, lift, go to the right of the knee, exhale down, over that lower leg. You're getting a little bit deeper, reaching the chest over the leg. Roll your back out. Let's go one more. Lift up high, out of the pelvis, inhale, and let's stretch towards that foot. You might be able to tell that my left side's a little tighter. I'm not going as close to the ground as I did on the right side. Let's floss the tissue. Push your torso to your foot, to your knee, to your foot, to your knee. I'm going to do one more because I'm tighter on this side. Foot, knee, roll your back out. Lift up tall. Walk around to the left side with your hands. Take a deep breath in, lift the chest, twist, and look over that left shoulder. That's your stretch. Exhale. Release the stretch. Take a deep breath in, lift, twist, look over the shoulder. Good. One more. Release the stretch. Lift the chest. Take a deep breath in, twist, look over that left shoulder. Good. Drop the left elbow to the mat. Take the right arm, reach it up. Get some space in that shoulder joint. Inhale and exhale as you stretch it overhead. Stretching the lat, stretching some hip flexor if you're tight in the hip flexor and the lateral line. Take a deep breath in, lift out of the shoulder joint, stretch overhead. Exhale. Swing the arm in front. Let's go one more time. Take a deep breath in. Lift out of the shoulder with the arm. Stretch overhead. And while you're in this position, you can even rotate the torso towards the floor, towards the ceiling. Getting all the different fibers through the hip. Swing it around. And those are the core 4 exercises or the core 4 stretches that surround the trunk.